All right, everybody, welcome to Hump Day Live Racing with these little cars. Y'all know we like to roll these little cars. Check it out, 33 Ford Roadster, green and gold. That is nice. Also, metal on metal. Look at those three slot wheels. Pretty nice. Got hot wings. This is the newer version than the one I got in the ranks. We'll see if that's any fun or fast. How about newer Grand Sport? Of course, plastic bottom, but it's got some really good wheels. Really good wheels. How about a color shifter track tune? Yeah, check out the speakers in that thing. Very heavy metal bottom on that car. I like those wheels. Those are pretty swift. Yeah, good spin on that one. And this one here, a Santa Hoto. It's a pretty cool rally car right here. It's got the gold lace wheels. Pretty nice. Rally car too. Check out them rally lights on the front of that thing. Looks promising. I don't know. And you know me, I like my ultra hots. Oh yeah. Mercury Cyclone. Gold ultra hots. Looking like a Zamac. That's a really good looking Ford. I hope to have a fast Ford today because I don't have that many fast Fords. And this one right here, this 64 Chevy Nova wagon was busting out. So it was begging to come out of the pack. We're going to put that on the track. That's pretty good wheel spin. Now on some other channels, this Bugatti, that thing has gotten some speed on some other tracks. I'm hoping it does for me as well. I'm not crazy about purple, but hey, a fast Bugatti would be nice. You know I like my 40-something, so I come across another police Interceptor. Yes, sir, yes, ma'am. And from our friends in Florida, DCR, Diecast Racing, oh, we opened us up a Johnny Lightning 76 Camaro Top LT. We'll run that up against our Johnny Lightnings and see what's up with that. I'm really curious about this Studebaker champ. Yes, I am. Oh, I'll be slacking, y'all. I forgot to put the batteries in my scale. I'll be slacking, y'all. I was in such a rush to get this thing started on time. Let me get some batteries up in here. If I leave batteries up in there, it kills them. There we go. Now we rocking. Now we rocking and rolling. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Just in case we got to put something on the scale. And in one of my extra cases, I found this Diablo. Old school Diablo. Silver Ultra Hots. Metal on metal. It's got some age on it, but it rolls really smooth, really well. Let's see. We got the track on. We got the lights on. What else we got here? Of course, we got this little car from today's Wild Card Wednesday. Another version of the Silver Bullet. Oh, yeah. Don't forget, at the 30-minute mark, we're going to show you what's in that trailer over there. Some of you might be able to guess if you've been watching my short videos this week. Let's get this light over here turned on. I like my wireless lights. In case power ever goes out, I got plenty of lights, you know what I'm saying? How is everybody today? I hope everybody's doing very well. I know I am. I'm in great. Feeling great, you know what I'm saying? Hammerhead, what's up, dude? Tom, Bandy, Jerry? Yeah, let's let the racing begin. I'm very curious about this little truck right here with the yellow letter Goodyear tires. Usually, yellow letter tires mean a little bit of speed. You never know. I really like this design. I'm really not a Studebaker champ truck person, but the way they got this one, that's a smooth truck. I say we grab this track tune and see where we at. Let's start racing, y'all. See if we can get any good times out of some of these vehicles. Because after all, that's what we like to do on Hump Day. We like to race. Here we go. Track tune and Studebaker champ. Let's do it. Oh, track tune. He almost didn't make it at all. What is up with that car? Look at there, y'all. A $2 Studebaker champ. Just put the gap sauce on that stupid track tune. What is up with that car? Oh my gosh. 444. What is up with this thing? Is it sit too low? Wow, something's holding it back. It's spinning, but it ain't winning. All right, we're gonna switch the lanes anyway. 257.3 ain't too bad for a little truck straight out of the pack, because after all, trucks are not really meant to be raced. Let's try this again. We're gonna switch the lanes. I'm gonna try this again. Track tune. Wow, what a letdown. 444. That would be straight for the heat pile right there. Oh, it did it again. What is wrong with that thing? He didn't even make it. Wow. Didn't even make it. I had to use my finger to set it off. Golly, it's the Studebaker gets an even, very easy win. 2568 for the Studebaker champ. Track tune has got something majorly wrong with it. Y'all, I wasted $5 on this thing. Dadgum. Makes me want to bounce it off the floor. All right, Studebaker champ. Champ, all right. You get to be a champ for right now. All righty, boys and girls. How about some more classics? 33 Ford Roadster. Oh, I like those razor blade wheels. I like that green and gold. That's hot. The new Corvette Grand Sport. Check this out. Let's do it. 33 Ford Grand Sport. Let's hit it. Oh, I was hoping that Grand Sport was going to do good. Look at that, y'all. 2451 straight out the pack. Outstanding. 33 Ford Roadster, only a 2503. Well, I expected a little bit more out of that Roadster, but that Corvette did not disappoint. Wow, with the FTE lookalikes. 2451. That is most excellent, y'all. What y'all think? Wow. I thought this Roadster would do better. Maybe it just needs to be broke in, right? Let's switch the lanes like we always do. Here we go, here we go. Let's press that button, see where we're at. 2451. So far, the Grand Sport Corvette running away with it. Two 2507 by the Roadster. Not bad at all, y'all. Not bad at all. I really like that Grand Sport. Mattel did it right with a new casting. Believes that. Okay, 33 Ford Roadster 2507. That's not bad. We'll just say that needs a little bit of work. We're gonna see him right here. Corvette Grand Sport. Oh yeah. We got 2 winners so far. 2 winners. 2 winners. Now let's see where we're gonna go. How about a classic Ford? And a Chevy matchup with the wagon. Look at that. Look at that. I like those flames. Y'all know what they say. Usually something with flames runs faster. But I don't know. I don't know. That Mercury Cyclone over there. He got them ultra hots. Here we go. Yeah, Cyclone, all right. 69, I believe. Oh, the wagon ran away with it. Check that out. 2583 to a 2780. Wow. Know what they say? If it's got flames, it's faster. Metallic brown, too. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Mercury Cyclone. Well, ultra hots, maybe an ultra not. 2583, time to beat. Thought the ultra hot would be a little bit better than that. Guess not. Maybe it's got to break in. Here's the wagon. Here's the Cyclone. 2583. Let's roll them, y'all. And don't forget, at the 30-minute mark, we're going to see what's in that trailer right there. We know what's on the track already. Look at that wagon running away with it. 2566, a 2612 from the Mercury Cyclone, y'all. Wow, an ultra hot let me down. Very rare does a gold wheel ultra hot let me down. Golly. Alrighty. The wagon is the winner. Finally, I have a fast wagon. Perfect. I think that wagon and that Studebaker ought to go up against one another. What you think? Because I can already tell that Corvette's gonna run off. Run off. I'm gonna set this one over here by the 33 Roadster because I think they just need to be ran a little bit more. What y'all think? I think so. How about this Diablo I was talking about just a few minutes ago? All metal. Found this in a, well, basically in a tote of open cars. Man, this thing's got some good wheel spin though. Of course, now that I say it, it's not gonna do it. Ha! Let's run him up against this Astana Hoto. Okay. This car right here. Let's just say it. It's this car right here. Instead of trying to pronounce everything, but this little Hoto car, I like that design. Gold lace wheels. I don't know if it's got something for the Diablo, but let's check it out. Oh, that was a good matchup, wasn't it? 2632 out of Diablo, 2684 out of the Hoto. Oh my goodness. That is horrible times. Horrible, horrible. But let's switch the lanes and see where we at. So far, Diablo's got it. 2632. It's a nice looking rally car though. Nice looking rally car. And it's got the gold lace wheels. Thought it would do better than that. Switch up the lanes, y'all, just like we always do. Oh, thank y'all for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody that joined in for the live event tonight. And if you're watching the replay, I appreciate y'all just as much. Let's check out this Diablo with Ultra Hots and see what it does against this Hoto car over here. Let's hit it. Oh, Diablo slightly getting faster, but the Hoto a 2704. 262 solid from the Diablo. I think the Diablo is worth hanging on to, don't you? I think so. The Hoto, I just don't know about that. I don't know about the Hoto, but so far, I'm not impressed. These two are from last week, so anyways, no tell motel. We are not impressed if it don't go fast. Diablo. Very nice to have a Diablo in the winner's circle. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Another car I was checking out earlier is this white Mustang. I have a lot of Mustangs that are open. I wanted to give this one another whirl, so let's grab the 40-something brand new. I don't know what it is about the 40-something body style, y'all. I really like that body style so much I have a bunch of them around. 40-something is what they call these. I'm still breaking this one in. I think it's been down the track about 12 times. It's okay. But if I remember right, my last police Interceptor I opened, it was pretty darn good. So how about this for a white car race, huh? We got us a Mustang custom and a 40-something police Interceptor. Here we go. Let's do it. We're here to race, y'all. 40-something gone. Oh, look at that time. Didn't let me down one bit. 2457 to a 304. Woo! That white Mustang, I tell you what, it's going to be a ghost, all right. Going to be a ghost because it ain't going to be here. Oh, my gosh. That, y'all, when I say about speed, if it ain't fast, it's gone. 2457 from the police Interceptor. 40-something. That is so awesome. Let's switch the lanes, see where we at. Here we go. Two white cars on the track. We'll give the Mustang one more try. Looking like 40-something gonna run away with the win, which I don't mind. I like the 40-something. Gap sauce. Gap sauce. 2463 for the police Interceptor. Loving it. 3024 for the Mustang. Y'all, the Mustang is going to the dollar bin. It can't be wasting no space around here. We only keep the good ones. 2463. Wow, what a good time by the police Interceptor. That one's going to give that Diablo a run for the money in just a little bit. Mustang. Well, you know where it's gone, ladies and gentlemen. To the no-tell motel, to the not-so-impressive pile. Well, we sure is knocking them out, ladies and gentlemen. We still have a Johnny Lightning, 76 Camaro LT. Let's see, it's a newer version. It don't have the hook on the bottom, but that's okay. Still might be fast. This was donated to us from our friends at diecastracers.com down in Florida. So let's get this thing on the track. It spins pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. We'll run it up against the Firebird. This Firebird I use kind of like my trial car. If it can get past the Firebird, then we'll try it. So let's try it. Got another 15 minutes till we see what's in that trailer over there, y'all. So be sure to stick around. I want to show y'all what I'm hiding in that trailer. Here we go. Camaro and Trans Am. Johnny Lightning time. We'll call this the lightning round, right? Oh, the Camaro got past him. Hey, that's a good time. 2493 is really good for a Johnny Lightning. 2582. Woo. Wow, that Firebird's stinking up my track. I may like it, but it's smelling like poo-poo right now. 2493 from the Camaro LT. That car's got some good wheels on it. Sweet. 2493. It got past the Firebird, no doubt. Let's give it some better competition. Like up in the ranks. Let's see. Let's pull the Super B. It's up in spot number 4. Now this is old school because it's got that hook spot on the very bottom of it. That's how you know it's an old school Johnny Lightning. Number 4. Let's let the Camaro LT go against number 4. The Plymouth Super B. Here we go, y'all. Check it out. Little more Johnny Lightning action. And both of them's red too. Oh, that was neck and neck. Whoa, look how close that was. 2503 to a 2504. You know that's going to go a second round. Super B, you got some competition, bro. And it's a Camaro with a white interior. What a pretty car. Looks like my friends down in Florida know how to pick a car. 2503. Want to thank them again. What a great Camaro. 76 Camaro LT. We on to something, y'all. Well, they are anyways. They sure sent me a nice car, that's for sure. It's about to get into the ranks. 2503. Like I might beat out the Super B. Number 4 spot. That it did. Just got a teeny weeny bit faster. 2468 to a 2501. Wow. Impressive, y'all. Impressive. I like opening a car this fast. Sorry, Super B. You're going down a notch, brother. That's just how it goes. We'll stick him right there. Let's grab the Cougar. Cougar's in number 3rd spot. Again, it's got the big hook on the bottom. So you know it's an older style Johnny Lightning. We will switch the lanes again. Put the Camaro in lane 1. We got the Cougar in lane 2. Ho ho. Who y'all got, Chevrolet or Ford? Oh, which one will you pick? Chevrolet or Ford? Jerry said, put the Mustang in the Jerry bin. No problem, Jerry. No problem at all. It'll go in the Jerry bin. Oh, the Cougar got the best of him. Camaro, I tell you what, he ran a 246 a second ago, but this time it's a 2483 to a 2467 from the Cougar. Let's go back to the starting gate. Kind of looking like the Camaro is going to end up in 4th because the Cougar is not going to let him go by. Wow, 2467. Well, you know, sometimes the black cars, ooh, they run. Let's switch the lanes and see where we at. But it's looking like the Camaro is going to finish in 4th, which will push the Super B down to spot number 5. Here we go. Oh, look at that Camaro go. He got faster, y'all. 2458 to a 2520. Well, if he's going to keep getting faster, then we just going to keep on going. Way to go, Cougar. But he just beat the Cougar time, 2458. Well, 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 looks like we got us a winner here, y'all. Thanks to my Florida peoples. Sorry, Cougar. You getting knocked down a notch. So y'all know what we do next. We pull number 2. Now this Camaro is going to be hard to beat. This in progress Camaro is going to be hard to beat. Let's check it out, y'all. 76 Camaro. 69 Camaro in progress. Ooh, by that. Camaro on Camaro. Here we go. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, check him out. He got even faster. Oh my goodness. 244.5, 2461. Wow, y'all. That is impressive. We got to make sure that's not a fluke and do a second round because this Camaro looking like he's taking second. Let's look at that again. 2445. Wonderful, wonderful. I love fast cars. I am being surprised by this 75 Camaro right here. That's cool, Jerry. That's cool. My first was a 79 Berlinetta with a shift kit. I traded my 82 Toyota Corolla and $150 for that Camaro and had 2 years of, a very fast 2 years, I'll put it that. It was worth every bit of that $150 in that Toyota. Sure was. Oh, in progress. He beat him to the line, but he didn't beat the time. We'll run it one more time, and then we'll get off the Johnny Lightning kick. We're 8 minutes away from seeing what's in that trailer. Did y'all see the times? 2482, 2471. They both slowed down just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's looking like the 75 is going to take the spot away from the in-progress Camaro and be in second place. Wow. Jerry says, wife loves the 80 Berlinetta. Yes, sir. Oh, he fights back. He fights back and beats the time. 2441. Well, just as I said, that in progress Camaro, he done found another gear, or his 4-barrel actually opened up a little bit. Sorry, Type LT. You will be in third spot. 2441 will outrun you. You will be in third. In progress Camaro goes to second spot. But I just love getting a new car in the ranks. There you go. Appreciate that. DCR down in Florida. 1, 2, and number 3. That puts our Cougar, well, yep, on down to 4. And the Super B, he'll be down to number 5. These others aren't exactly that impressive, so they just down at the bottom, know what I mean? Includes another blue Camaro, but it just didn't run right. But, hey, that was fun. We got one in the ranks. That's awesome. Let's pull the 33 Ford Roadster once again. I want to run him against the Hot Wings. Hot Wings is another new casting. Just come out last year. Now, the previous Hot Wings is in the ranks. It is right there at the bottom, next to the Banshee. Oh, may have some good competition depending on how it runs today. Let's check out the yellow version of Mr. Hot Wings. Some people call it hot sauce, but it's Hot Wings. My name. Roadster beat him to the line. See, check out that Roadster. He just need to be broke in. 2488, 2524 from the Hot Wings. Yeah, Roadster just needs to be run. He just needs to be broke in. That's all it is. 2488. See, that's impressive. That is impressive. What kind of weights he running? That's what I want to know. Because some of these feel like they would be 40, and then they're not. Let's see where he's at. 38, 36. Okay. I wasn't off. Not by very much. He's right there. He would be in them ranks right there. I don't know if he'd get by the gatekeepers, though, because that gatekeeper, that perfect speeder, that cat's not messing around. It will reach out and it will claw the competition. We're going to switch the lanes between Hot Wings and a 33 Ford Roadster. See if that Roadster can hit something a little better than a 2.488. But anything south of a 2.50 is a really good time. 249 is being consistent now. Sweet. 2526 from the Hot Wings is not gonna get it. Hot Wings is not gonna get it. But the Roadster back in. Ha, my suspicion was right. So now we got a few cars over here at the No-Tell Motel in the not so impressive pile. My goodness. Jerry said, take it to the speed shop. Well, we'll wait and see what happens. Let's see. Now we got another 5 minutes. I'm wondering if that Grand Sport will take on the other Grand Sport that I have. And I'm sure Jerry knows what Grand Sport that I'm talking about. Believe it or not, this whole case is nothing but Corvettes. Oh, I know where that one's at. My bad. It's over here. I have taken all my FTE cars out and put them all together. All my FTEs now have a spot. This is the other Grand Sport I was talking about. This is an FTE car. Oh, my word. Did you see that wheel spin? Oh, thanks for the like button, y'all. Thank you, thank you. Now we're going to have us a race, Grand Sport against Grand Sport. See how those wheels look very much alike? Yes, they do. Tiny bit different, but yeah, they look alike. So let's do this. For all the Corvette fans out there, we got Grand Sport against FTE Grand Sport. And we know that maroon one over there will run like a scalded dog. Let's do it. Who's faster with the Corvette Grand Sports? New or old? Oh, look how fast they run, y'all. That is the fastest time tonight and very close race. 2416, 2417. Can it get any closer than that? That is an awfully fast time. 2416. Holy smokes. Hold on. 2416 out of a... That's not the fastest time in the 30 to 44 gram. The fastest time in 30 to 44 gram is right here. And that's the 2403 and 2407 by the Blue Solaire and the Cadillac Bling that just got on there. That's pretty close though. Wow, y'all. That was really close to the top times in that weight class. Let's run them again. I'm glad y'all got to see that. These two Corvettes. The new one I thought had it in 2416. Wow. Hey, y'all. Rarely do I say Mattel got it right, but Mattel got that Grand Sport right. If y'all see that one on the pegs, grab it. That is a good car. I mean, that thing's whipping up on an FTE. Let's do it. Still CD, what's up, brother? Check out this Grand Sport. He did it again. 2449 to a 247. Look at there, y'all. I actually had a car up down, an FTE Grand Sport, and it's the white one. Ooh, well, that's what I get for being curious, right? So far, the star tonight is this white Grand Sport running a 241. Ooh-wee, y'all. We'll put this one back in the case. He done got embarrassed today. Maybe another day he'll be the fastest car on the track, but it's not today. Today is the new Grand Sport. Wow. Well, we got a couple minutes left. Let's run the Diablo against the 40-something. This 40-something was impressive. Somebody was having a good day when they made that car up there in El Segundo, California. Here we go, y'all. Supercar and fantasy car. Who's going to win it? How long have I been on? Almost 30 minutes, bro. 30-something got it. Very impressive time. 2455, 2584 from the Diablo. I think one of the Diablo's downfalls is how tight it is in that track. It is super tight. No room for error there, but the 40-something, wow. 2455. Let's run that second round. And after this second round, we're going to find out what's in that trailer over there. Y'all know how we do. Switch the lanes. Put that beautiful Diablo Silver Ultra Hots in lane 1. Police Interceptor 40-something in lane 2. Let's hit it. So far, 40-something running away with it. Oh, gap sauce. That was some gap sauce. That was nasty gap sauce. 2473, 2583. Whew. Well, 40-something Police Interceptor just made a nasty out of the Diablo. 2583. Not that great. Not that great. But we'll give that car the benefit of the doubt because I really like my Diablos, don't you? Wow, what a good car that one is. So, y'all, we are at the 30-minute mark. Can y'all guess what's in the trailer? Can y'all guess what's in there? You already know what's in there. Because if I got something in there, you know it's a fast car, right? Here we go. The fast car this week, ta-da, is one that I built. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. By a fan of the show. He sent me this car, and it had bent up, messed up axles and wheels. And I fixed it this week, polished. Little bit of lube in there. It's time to run it. Let's see. I've done a little testing, so I kind of know what this car is going to do. But we got to get us a weight on this thing. So I'm not sure what class it's going to be in. 5792, might as well say 58. So the class for this car will be over here. 55 to 64 range. So gatekeeper for that is the Monte Carlo Concept. So let's put a car, my very first car that I've ever built. We're gonna put him right there. I'm just surprised it didn't weigh more because Green Arrow's up there. That's the same kind of car. But, you know, we went through and we weighed them all. So this one just didn't weigh like that. So here we are. Y'all saw it, 58 grams. Here we go. Let's see what he's running. See if I did good with my build. Ooh, I think I did. 2446 in lane 1, 2463. Not bad by the Monte Carlo, 2463. Not bad at all, because y'all, this Monte Carlo Concept's an old dog. He's all metal. That's a good gatekeeper right there. 2446. Very good from a hand-built car. Very good from a car that's got wheels and axles from a totally different make and model. Those wheels came from a fantasy car that just happened to be wide enough to fit that chassis. I tell y'all what, it took me 10 different cars to find one that had wheels and axles just wide enough. So next we will jump up. We'll pull the Rescue Ranger with the 5 dots. Now the Rescue Ranger has not been to the speed shop. It is totally stock. So let's see where we at now since it's running for the ranks. Why, thank you, Jerry. It's running good. A 244 is impressive. Ooh. Well, it's being consistent, you could say. 2455 to a 2469. It's running away from the Rescue Ranger. Yeah, well, the Army Plymouth don't need to be rescued at all, I guess. Here we go. That's a pretty good run. 2455, 2469. Let's go back to the starting gate and put them on again. Thank y'all very much for pressing that like button. I appreciate that. Surely do. Honestly love each and every one of y'all. Not just because you're viewing, but because you took the time to press that like button and watch my show. That is so awesome. Thank you very much. Whew. Here we go, y'all. Let's see, 2455. So far, my build ain't doing too bad. Not bad for a firstie. $2452 to a 2516. Okay, he just got by the Rescue Ranger. How far will he go? I don't know. I surely don't know. There's your times right there. 2452, 2516. So, this Plymouth is back on the track, y'all. Back on the track where it should be. That car should definitely be back on the track. I was really excited that I had some blue wheels that would fit it. That kind of accents that blue stars on there. I was excited about that. We're gonna skip again because during testing, that car was cutting loose. It was cutting loose. That Monte Carlo is gonna have to move up. So let's go with the rollerblade minivan. I mean, come on now. If my build can't beat a minivan, then I just might as well stop now, right? Not bad. Whoa, he got faster. 2438 to a 2486. Luckily, I beat the minivan. Whew. Ooh, that feels better knowing I could beat a minivan. 2438. Wow. It's getting faster, y'all. It's getting faster. It's breaking in. It's getting good. 2438. Time to beat. 2486 out of the minivan. I thought he was faster than that for sure, for sure. Wow. Okay, so funny car 2438. Let's see where we at. We got to do 2 rounds and make sure that fast time was not a fluke. That's why you do it twice. Ooh, clunk. 2446, 2459. He gets by the minivan, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. The Plymouth is back on track, y'all. Wow. 2446. This Plymouth seems to like lane 1 more than it likes lane 2. That is so awesome. Yeah, 5 in a row. I'm glad you're able to count. I'm just having fun. We're going to run one more car and then we'll start taking requests. So y'all kind of figure out what you want to see run next, okay? We're going to skip over to Porsche and go straight to, well, they call it a Camaro Wind. Anybody knows cars knows that's a Firebird front end. So this is Firebird Wind. Also totally stock. Hasn't been ran too much, but enough to get in the ranks anyways. And that's 2 heavy cars right there, y'all. I ain't joking. Both of them are heavy. Here we go. Oh, he said he's moving on up. 2459, 2478. Firebird Wind not running that great today. 2459. It's going to keep on climbing, it looks like. 2459, time to beat. We're going to have to switch the lanes. Wow, this car's heavy. Golly. Super heavy to me. Here we go, y'all. Then we'll move on to something else. Somebody got a request? Y'all want to see Mustangs? Y'all want to see Camaros? Y'all want to see some stock cars? How about some funny cars? We got some more funny cars we can run against this funny car in the same. Or we can pull some of the big boys to run against my build. We could do that too. Here we go. 2459, time to beat. Oh, I think you were wrong about that. Look at that Plymouth. 244.5 to a 2479. Firebird went down, y'all. Firebird went down. At least now we know where this car is going to be in the ranks. We do, y'all. But just to be funny, let's be funny, y'all. Y'all want to be funny? Let's be funny. We know he's going to be above the Firebird. Let's be funny. Let's pull the big dog. Y'all know who the big dog is. Delorean, Back to the Future 3. Let's pull the big dog off the shelf and give him a stretch. Oh, what y'all think about that right there? Back to the Future 3 DeLorean. Here we go. Let's roll. Jerry said 7 in a row. I didn't realize that was 7, Jerry. Ooh, look at my car keeping up with him, but I don't know about no 240. 2401. Let's see. 2401. That does not beat his fastest time. Time Machine's fastest time so far is a 239.6. And the Blue Chevelle is a 2414. So just by time, we can assume, that Plymouth is on the right track. 2401. Let's switch the lanes. We'll run it one more time. I just thought y'all might want to see my build run against the #1 dog in that class. We still got a Bugatti, y'all. We got to run a Bugatti and run a couple of these other ones. They're waiting in the wings while we're having fun with the funny car. While we being funny with the funny car against #1. That 2401, that's just solid. You know? Well, thank you, Jerry. I did pretty good. Oh, he keeps up with him, though. He keeps up with him. Look at that, 2408. That DeLorean is super consistent. 2444. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, ladies and gentlemen. I have built a number 3 car. That is pretty darn good in this weight class. Pretty darn good indeed. So, well, not number 3. I forgot. There's 3 cars up there. It's really a number 5. I don't know if that car is going to beat the bent axle Tahoe. We'll find out in the very end, okay? That's a bent axle race. Let's run this Studebaker and the Chevy wagon. I mean, if it's got flames, y'all. If it's got flames, it's supposed to be faster. But I like the styling of this Champ truck and those yellow leather tires. That thing is just, oh man. Woo. Yeah, I'm glad I made it too. Let's see what this Chevy wagon's got under the hood. Oh, the Studebaker Champ got him. 2565 2634. Well, alrighty. I thought the wagon was gonna get him, but he didn't. Studebaker pulled it out. 2565. Time to beat. Let's switch the lanes. 2565. Looking like the Studebaker's warming up, y'all. I mean, honestly, sometimes when I open these cars with the yellow leather tires, they're usually pretty fast. Same thing with the F1 cars. Yep, the one with the yellow letters. It's, ooh, fast. Oh, the wagon got a little faster that time. Beat him to the line, 2551, making me be wrong on that one, 2562. Let's go for a third round because it's looking like the wagon is also loosening up. Looking like he's going to put down the Champ. 2551, time to beat, y'all. 2551. Right after I said that, the wagon sped up. Chevy wagon, that is. Nova 2 wagon, you could say. Chevy Nova 2. A little bit before my time, but I like that body style. Yep, wagon got it. Ooh, wagon got a little bit faster over there in lane 2. 2541, 2562. Wow, so the wagon comes out ahead. Studebaker Champ gets beat. All right, Studebaker Champ got beat. That's just how it is. Wagon come out on top. That is super awesome. But we got a Bugatti. Oh, let's grab 40-something. Let's grab 40-something because we know 40-something Police Interceptor is a proven winner. Let's see what this Bugatti's got because that Bugatti's been fast on other channels. Let's see. Oh, the Nova wagon's built better. Cool. Yeah, I got some Chevelle wagons and they don't run good at all. 2472 2531. Let's give the Bugatti benefit of the doubt because it's brand new. I like how they got the tag and the taillights all detailed up. I like it when they take the time to do that. It makes it look real, you know? Let's go back to the starting gate. 2472, time to beat. So far, 40-something Police Interceptors bringing home the wins. 2472. Switch the lanes. Give this Bugatti a little time to warm up. Break in just a little bit. Fresh out the pack. Here we go. $40-something. 2452 2512. Let's see, Jerry talking about run that wagon against a Chevelle wagon. That's no problem, brother. You know I like it when y'all request races. 40-something put him down though. But down the Bugatti, 2512. Not too shabby. I'm gonna say it needs to be run just a little bit more. Get it broke in. But that 40-something Police Interceptor, that's the fastest one in a while. So we got a request for the Nova wagon to run up against a Chevelle wagon. Now I got wagons over here. Ha-ha! Oh, my favorite. My favorite. This is a Matchbox. Let's do this just real quick, and then we'll get the Chevelle wagon out, which happens to be brown too. Matchbox Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser wagon Why not, y'all? One of my favorite castings, Oldsmobile Cutlass. Giving him a run. Giving him, oh, the Matchbox outrun him to the line. 2516-2521. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Even with two dogs hanging out in the back, that is a Matchbox casting. Yes, it is, boys and girls. Matchbox. Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. I know. Thanks for that pressing that like button, y'all. I like the wagons, too. I can dig it. 2516. All right, Nova Wagon. Come on now, what you got? 2516, time to beat. And then we're going to pull us a Chevelle wagon. But right now, I just wanted to exercise this Matchbox Vista Cruiser. One of my favorite castings, Oldsmobile Cutlass. I had one in real life, and I sure miss it. But it was a two-door. Ooh, that's a close race. Oh, but the Vista Cruiser running a 253 in lane 1 to a 2566. Okay, well, we do know which wagon is faster. And it's my favorite color, blue. All right, let's grab a Chevelle wagon for the Nova wagon. Lordy, lordy, y'all. We're running some wagons tonight. That's pretty cool. I like wagons. Let me put my Cutlass over there. Be good now. Feed them dogs. Give them some water. They ran good. Here we have Chevelle wagon Super Sport. What year is this one? 70. Oh, it's so hard to see when they make a chrome base. Oh, this is a, what you think about the front end? Looks like a 71 because of them tail lights. But at any rate, yeah, Chevelle SS wagon. Isn't that sweet? Two Chevrolet wagons, both metallic brown. They both look like they would run fast, don't they? Here we go. 1970. There you go. Oh, the Nova ran off on him. 2536-2579. I like a fast wagon, don't you? Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Let's switch the lanes. Although this 70 is not looking too bad with those SS hockey stripe on the side. Racing stripes down there. Got no dogs hanging out in the back, though. Got dual exhaust, though. I like dual exhaust. 2536. Let's see if the Chevelle wagon can catch up to a 2536. Every time I see a metallic brown car, I'm reminded of my brother's 79 Trans Am in high school. It was metallic brown with all the gold graphics. Gold Bird, 403 Oldsmobile under the hood. That car would fly. 2536, time to beat. Can the Chevelle do it? I don't know. Oh, they both crashed at the end. They gave it they all. 2574-2640. Chevelle wagon cannot beat the Nova wagon. Very interesting. Yeah, they just, man, I tell you what, every time they lower them like that, that's why I don't have a fast Torino, because when Mattel makes the Torinos, they always make them low to the ground. And when they lower them to the ground, for some reason, they just don't run good. And I hate that, because I would love to have a Ford Torino wagon. That's a fast one. Let's see. Let's see what other wagon we got in here to mess with. I keep all my wagons up here on top so I can get to them quick. Oh, there's another wagon. What is this one? Oh, wow, this is a Matchbox. Yes, it is. No, it's a Maisto 62 Chevelle Biscayne wagon. Look at them fat tires on the back of this thing. Oh, they're rubber, that's why. Oh, well, let's run it anyway. Let's see if it does anything. Why not? We're here to race. That's a good-looking wagon, though, Biscayne. Oh, it probably won't make it to the end. Let's try it. A Maisto. Nope. He ain't gonna make it. Them rubber tires are not good for the track. All right, that was unfair. That was unfair. It was totally unfair, but what a good-looking wagon with those white letter tires up on there. That's a good-looking wagon. We will pick a different wagon. How's that? We're gonna switch the lanes, though. Is there a weight difference between the two wagons? I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is, Mr. Jerry. Because this Chevelle wagon feels heavier. Just by the feel of it. All right, this is the Chevelle. 4049. And the Nova. 37. Not very much difference there, Jerry. Not very much difference at all. 2 little grams. Not very much difference. So by that rationale, the Chevelle should have beat him to the line. He's heavier. By just a little bit. Just a little bit. We're having fun with wagons right now. Anybody else got a request? Request something, you know what I'm saying? That one's not fast. Let's see what else we got in here. The Cadillac ain't that fast. Oh, there's another wagon. Oh, matter of fact, it's another Chevy too. As a matter of fact, it is. This is... Oh, it don't say. But that is definitely a Chevy 2. Chevy 2 wagon. With flames. Okay, now we're talking. Yeah, those two castings right there look pretty much identical. What y'all think? Pretty much identical? Yeah, I think they're pretty much identical. Let's run them. They're both Hot Wheels. They're both Nova Chevy 2 wagons. Oh, well, we know who's faster, don't we? 25492768. Well, we know who's faster. That was just, woof. That was just an ugly race. But that's a good looking flame job. Very good looking flame job. All up and down that thing. Silver and blue up in there. Very nice. Yeah, that's a Hot Wheels. When they make the base of it chrome, it is hard to tell what kind of car it is. You hear that, Mattel? Quit making the base chrome. It just make it awful. Awful to try and check out. Well, we've had some fun with wagons. Let's get back to our other cars. We got a lot of cars over here. Let's see how... If y'all were watching Wild Card Wednesday, this is the Silver Bullet from that. Let's run the Silver Bullet against the Grand Sport. Another new car on old car challenge. Now, just to be clear, Silver Bullet has been to the speed shop, but that was some time ago. It's been in the tote with a lot of fantasy cars since then. Oh, the Grand Sport still got him. 2458, 2499. Something tells me that Grand Sport is going to go up in the ranks. It is super consistent. 2458 is a fast time. It put down a Silver Bullet, y'all. That's like a special edition Silver Bullet. Whew. 2458. Let's go and switch the lanes. Then we'll see where we're at. What a good race that was. Wow. Love the Silver Bullet. You know it, Hammerhead. That's the first one I'd seen in like 2 years. So I had to get it, you know what I'm saying? 2458. Time to beat. Whew, he got faster. 2448. Well, I mean, the Silver Bullet's not bad. 2493. Anything less than a 2.50 is a good time on the track. But 2493 will not make it in the ranks. 2448 probably will. Probably will. Let's get a weight on this Corvette. Then we will know where we at. Put the Silver Bullet over there. We know he good. Just not good enough. 3348. Yep, he's in them ranks, all right. So, does he got what it takes to put down Perfect Speeder? Now, Perfect Speeder also came from our friends at DCR in a 5-pack. Perfect Speeder been up in the ranks since then. So right now, Perfect Speeder is at the bottom of the ranks. He is the gatekeeper. So here we go, folks. We got the Corvette Grand Sport new casting. A new casting going into the ranks, maybe. Whoa, that's tight race. Oh, he barely got him, y'all. Barely got him. 2450, 2459. Perfect Speeder is not making it easy for the Corvette whatsoever. 2450. But that is what the gatekeeper is all about. Gatekeeper's not supposed to make it easy. He's supposed to make it very, very hard. Let's switch the lanes and see where we are at. Golly. 2450, time to beat. Is Perfect Speeder going to keep his spot, or is he getting kicked out tonight live before your very eyes? Oh, Corvette. Both of them got faster. 2443 to a 2449. That was a close race, ladies and gentlemen. Close race. Wow. All right, Corvette's in. Sorry, y'all. Perfect Speeder is out. He's going to have to go to the tote of fantasy cars. He is out. Grand Sport is in. Grand Sport. Let's see. Let's see if we can jump ahead just a little bit. Let's see how he compares to, I know, right? The gray Silverado EV. This was a present from Elevation Diecast. So glad he gave me that truck, because it's been in the ranks pretty much since then. And that's been months ago. Here we go, y'all. Let's see if the Grand Sport can compare to a known fast truck. The gray Silverado EV. Whoa, he did. He left him. 2454, 2467. Silverado EV did pretty good, but wow, y'all. Wow. He is doing good. By that time alone, Perfect Speeder should have been ahead of the truck, but the other day, when I went through all the ranks, that's just not how it was. So we're going to switch the lanes, run them down one more time, because we got to do 2 rounds and make sure that fast time 2454 is not a fluke. 2454, here we go. Wow, that was super close. Oh, the Silverado got him in lane 2. But it's not a 2454, it's a 2464. There's a difference in numbers right there, ladies and gentlemen. 2464. He might have beat him to the line, but he did not beat a 2454. Corvette goes ahead of the Silverado EV. Ha. Sometimes it's not about winning and losing. Sometimes it's about, well, it's about that time. We'll turn the Silverado around so we know that he's been beat and he's got to move. Corvette Grand Sport going right back to the starting gate. Once again, I want to thank everybody for joining in on the live racing tonight. I surely appreciate it. And thank you for pressing that like button. Hey, much love to each and every one of y'all. Hope y'all staying safe today. I don't know about where y'all at, but I'll give y'all a little sneak peek. Oh, we still got snow on the ground out here. Oof, that's cold, y'all. That's cold. So let's skip ahead to the taxi. I know everybody likes muscle cars as much as I do. How about a 70 Chevelle? Now, this one's not all metal, but boys and girls, this Chevelle will run. That's why he's in the ranks. Now we're talking about a muscle car race. Uh-oh, Corvette Grand Sport, Chevelle Super Sport, big block against big block. Here we go. Woo, 2441. That Corvette Grand Sport is headed to the top. 2449 from the Chevelle. Wow, y'all. These races are super close in the ranks. Super close. 2441 is the time to beat. Man, can y'all believe that? A new casting doing so good tonight. Wow. I am super impressed with Mattel. Super impressed. Here we go, y'all. Chevelle, Corvette Grand Sport. 2441, or the Chevelle has to move. Lane 1. Here we go. Nope. As a matter of fact, the Corvette just about got the same exact time in lane 2, a 2442 to a 2444. Chevelle, move on over, Jack. We got a Corvette Grand Sport on the attack. Yes, we do. All right, here we go. Going on up the ranks, y'all. Going on up the ranks. Jerry said, except for the funny cars. Yeah, no kidding. Funny cars are pretty good. Funny cars are pretty fun. Grand Sport back to the starting gate. It's nice and warmed up, don't you know? So since we're skipping 2, next we'll pull out another one of my favorite fantasy castings. The Diamachini Valache. If y'all know about this black model, it came in the Not Burners 5-pack. I am a very big follower of this casting. I have all the colors, all the variations, and I got lucky with this one. It's got the gold lace wheels. Let's check this out. Diamachini Corvette Grand Sport. This is spot, let's see, 15, 16, spot 17 in the ranks. But that's impressive for a car straight out of the pack. Oh, Diamachini hung right in there. Did not disappoint. 2449 to a 2453. The Grand Sport choked, y'all. Let's try it again. Switch the lanes and see what happens. Right now, the Diamachini says 2449 in lane 2 is the time to beat. Now y'all know why I like this casting so much. It's fast. It may be fantasy, but right now, it's reality, folks. Maybe somebody else's fantasy. It's reality right here. Grand Sport, Diamachini, 2449 in lane 2, time to beat. I think the Corvette can do it. Let's see. Oh, both of them beat the time, but the Diamachini 2430 in lane 1. He's getting faster. He's reset the time. We're gonna have to go to a sudden death. 2430. Time for round 3. Now the Corvette's Grand Sport has to beat a 2430 because that is a faster time in lane 1. Oh, 2430. I don't know if the Corvette Grand Sport's gonna touch a 2430. Oh, boys and girls. Oh, getting deep over here. Let's do it, y'all. Racing is why we here. 243 in lane 1. Oh, Diamachini says nope, nope, nope. 2434 lane 2. The Corvette Grand Sport will not get by the Diamachini. Valache. Hey, like that Italian paint job. Red, white, green. Let's hear it for Italy. Let's hear it for the Italians. What a beautiful car. 2434. Diamachini made a statement. So, Diamachini put him down. So, let's drop one. This is the car in the middle. The Buick Wildcat. Not metal on the bottom, but it is an oldie but a goodie with the 3-blade wheels. So now it's up to the Grand Sport to try and beat the Buick Wildcat. And now it'll be for 15, 16, 17, 18th spot. He's dropping on down now. Oh, I think the Corvette got him. 2434 to a 2439. Close race, y'all. Close race. Wow. Let's run them again. Time to beat. 2434. Can the Buick Wildcat bounce back and beat a 2434? Good question. Let's find out. This is to figure out what spot in the ranks that Corvette Grand Sport's gonna be. Even though it's not an FTE per se, it's running like one. Here we go. 2434. Whoa, that was super close. No. Buick Wildcat does not beat a 2434. It is 2448 to a 2451. Let's go one more round. It's looking like the Corvette's going to be right behind 2448. The Corvette's going to be right behind the Diamachini, but ahead of the Buick Wildcat. How about that? Up in the ranks. Not way up in there, but hey, up in the ranks is better than not. 2448. I'm pretty sure it's going to get by him. Oh, well, at least I'm not a liar, right? 2447 will be the 2448. So, how about that, y'all? It's been a while since I've seen the Buick Wildcat lose a race. Corvette Grand Sport's going to be ahead of it in the ranks. Very interesting race. Very, very, very interesting race. Wow. Okay, so right now, I gotta move some cars around just for the time being. We know he beat the Chevelle. And he beat the Buick. Corvette Grand Sport. Got him a nice little home. 18th position. Because you got 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow, my Chevelle's down to 20th. Ooh, that's getting close to the bottom down there. Oh, getting close to the bottom. Okay, one thing I was wondering, y'all, is how this car, since it's homemade, how it's gonna compare to the big dogs. What y'all think? Wanna pull a big dog? Let's pull a big dog. Let's pull Green Arrow. For some odd reason, Green Arrow weighs different. That is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. 66. Yep, 66. So here we go. Oh, what was the weight on this one? I done forgot. 66. I thought it was 67. Wasn't it 67? Pretty sure it was 67. No, 57, excuse me. All right, that's why. But still, anyways. Let's see how my home built hot rod Plymouth Arrow does against the big dog. Now, the big dog has also been to the speed shop, so that kind of makes it even between these two Plymouth. Ooh, Hammerhead says, funny cars, yeah. Whoa. Y'all, look at there. Hand-built, homemade, just as good as the one that you can buy. 244024441. Wow, let's go back to the starting gate. Run them again. Same body style, different eras. 2440. Wow, I picked the right one to run it up against, let me tell you. Nothing like the Plymouth Arrow. And I can't help but to call that one Green Arrow. It's green, you know what I'm saying? It's green. 2440. Can the Army car outrun a 2440? Let's find out. Not quite. Whoa, Green Arrow done crunk it up over here in lane 1. 2430. 2446, not too bad. Not too bad. So, if my homemade car just happened to weigh a little bit more, it would not be in the top 15 up here with the big dogs. Let's see. Let's go back to the starting gate. This time we'll give him lane 2. Let's pull the classic, right? Let's pull the classic Sidesplitter that has been to the speed shop. So it's still an even race because both of them are modified. Yeah, Green Arrow, like it. Hey, Hammerhead, no problem, brother. I'm glad you like that. They're hard to find, just as bad as the T-Rex. The T-Rex of this body style, the Firebird. Super hard to find. Let's see how he compares to number 20, I believe. Yeah, it's number 20. Oh, super close. Running faster, though. 2426, 2429. Well, by that rationale, Sidesplitter should be ahead of the Green Arrow up in those ranks. These cars be switching spots all the time, depending on track temperature and the humidity. 2429, 2426. Well, you know, Sidesplitter for a classic, it does not disappoint. Does not disappoint. Let's run them again, y'all. Heavy car against heavy car, just for kicks. Because we already know where it's going to be at. 2426. Time to beat. Then we'll finish seeing where that Plymouth lands in the ranks. Oh, Sidesplitter got him. Whoa. 2416 against a 243. Wow. But my car did run a 243 for my first build. That's not bad. 2416. That's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good indeed. 2416. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I impressed myself, y'all. Isn't that pretty good? Let's put number 20 back up here. and we will stay in the heavyweights. Now, the reason I call this Tahoe bent axle, because look at this thing. It looks like it's about to fall off, y'all. See it? See it? Isn't that crazy? That's my bent axle Tahoe, all metal Matchbox. Oh, well, since we're running up in the ranks, we got to find out just exactly where this Plymouth is going to land, because we know it's in front of the Firebird, but where exactly? Let's find out. Oh, he beat the Tahoe. 244-12501. Not too shabby. Switching the lanes. 2441, time to beat. Not too shabby at all. Let's hit that button. Jerusalem, nice to see you. Oh, that Tahoe landed on now. 2438, 2444. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this car is going to be right where he was, which ain't bad. I mean, it made it in the top 10. And the point of redoing this whole car was to get it back in, back in competition. And it is. It's got its own spot in the garage between the all-metal Matchbox Tahoe, and there he is, and the Firebird Wind. Let's get the big dogs to run. Number 1, Hershey's. Did you ever doubt that Hershey's would be number 1? Yeah, I did. Ever since I gave this one the dust, and you can tell this one's had the dust because there it says dust. Ever since I gave this one the dust, boys and girls, that Firebird wasn't even in the top 30. Gave it the dust and worked it up. It climbed all the way to number 1. Oh, and how to open it? Nope. No, she glued together. Wow. Look, y'all, the Firebird showing out again. 2377. Oh, 2377. That's not the fastest time. So far, the Hershey's fastest time is a 3357, and the dark purple Firebird 2393. Wow. Okay, so 2377 is not the fastest time. 2397 is not too shabby, but wow. Firebird showing out again, and just might take number 1 spot from Hershey again for like the 3rd week in a row. Y'all, this Firebird's getting on my nerves. But you got to keep in mind, Hershey is totally stock, and he's got a piece of dirt in the front of it. What in the world? Get out there. Okay. Picked up a piece of dirt from somewhere. Okay. Yeah, this Firebird, the Hershey's is totally stock, so he just might have to go to the speed shop to make things correct. Oh, he just got beat again. 2379-2403. Keep in mind, y'all, this is number 1 spot. Wow. Hammerhead said the same thing, right? Same here, man. Yes. These cars, once you open them up, you do that axle swap, you better off just gluing them shut. And it's done. It's done. Unless, now the only other way I figured it out would be to put magnets in there. But I'm not sure how the magnets would affect the digital stuff going on. 2379. That would take a whole nother car to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm curious. 2379, y'all. Looking like the Hershey's is going to fall on his face again. Wow. For like the 3rd week. They keep flip-flopping back and forth. 2379 for number 1 spot. Yep. Hershey's done slowed up on me again, y'all. 2402. And that is crazy because the Hershey set the fastest time on January 24th at a 2:35.7. And he done slowed up. Wow. Yeah, Hammerhead, good point about the magnet. True, dude. And then you could open it back up. But I don't know about the electronics. We'll find out one day. Will Speed, nice to see you, brother. Unfortunately, Hershey just fell again. Wow. That's why I like to run my cars, because you just don't know who's going to beat who. Oh, where you going? He's trying to roll away, y'all. Let's pull number 3 and number 4. I was so excited to get this Rock'em Sock'em robot. Ford Pro body style. I got him broke in. You can tell by the white stripe on the back, he's been to the speed shop. Now, even though this one has a number on the back side of it, it has not been to the speed shop, but this one's been to elevation and back, and he ranked pretty good with elevation. I think that car, I think he got up to 8th or 9th in elevation ranks. So that's pretty good Firebird. Let's see how 3rd and 4th do. David Abaja, nice to see you. Oh, well, I can see why that one's number 2. 2426, 2479. Rock'em Sock'em. He must have some rust on the axles. He's running slow. Oh, thank you for pressing that like button. I appreciate that, y'all. 2426. We can see why this blue Firebird, it's always in the top 5. Always, always, always in the top 5. Totally stock. No lube, no dust, no nothing. Just a straight up fast Firebird funny car. Here we go. There goes Rock'em Sock'em. Oh, he barely beat him. 2431 to a 2432. So let's see if the Firebird can turn around and beat that time. Probably so. But let's just do it for kicks and giggles, all right? 2431. See if the Firebird can turn around and answer that. Otherwise, Rock'em Sock'em might move from 4th to 3rd. 2431. That Firebird ran a 242 just a minute ago, so I'm just about positive over in lane 2 it can do it. So let's see. 2431, here we go. Oh, yeah, he can beat it. 2417, that is super fast. Wow, to a 2427. Well, like I said, I saw it run a 242, so there it is. 241, so they will stay in the same spots that they was in, 3rd and 4th. Wow, most excelente. Now, put those back in their spot. Got some good looking funny cars up here. It's Bad Bird down in 5th. Pretty good looking cars indeed. Everybody's about that revert, but not me, because it's not even in the top 20. It's way down here at the bottom next to the Vampire van. Revert, huh? Yeah, revert needs a rework, more like. So since this is a funny car, and I've been keeping all my funny cars over here, let's see where he runs. We know that one's super slow, which was crazy. That was crazy. Let's see how he does against Cruz Pedregon. Over there in the funny car ranks in that weight class. Yeah, he beat Cruz. Most of them do. 2454, 2471. Yeah, his name is Cruz for a reason, because he's not that fast. He just be cruising along. Aha! I made it funny. 2454. Time to beat. 2454. Let's see what Cruz does this time. See if he finds 2nd gear or if he just cruises to the finish line. 2454, time to beat. Oh, he got him. He got him. Yeah. 2454, time to beat. Yeah, well, 2453 will do that very thing. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, it will. He got slightly faster in the opposite lane. That is consistency that I look for in a car. Love it when it runs that fast, no matter which lane it's in. Perfect. Now, let's pull this pearl white one. This is new on the scene. I just opened this one like last week. It was a 4-pack we got from a toy show just to get this car. So to me, this car's worth $10. Because that's what I paid for that 4-pack. I just had to have it. I was like, ooh, yeah. Do not have a funny car pearl white like that. That's pretty. Totally stock. Let's see who's faster. Oh, home build car. That's what's faster. 2434, 2454. That 2454 seems to be a popular time for funny cars. 2434 is the winning time right this moment. 2434. Here we go. Hammerhead said, nice. Yes, sir. I actually did pretty good. But that's thanks to Jerry, because Jerry is the one that taught me how to polish the axles before you install them. And boy, oh boy, did that do the trick. 2434. As there's little extra details. 2434. Wow. Yeah, that'll be the 2434, all right. 2425 and a 2444. So, as far as the funny cars on this side of the ranks, which is where these go, because these weigh a little bit less than my big dogs. That came to my attention when I got this one. Yeah, see, 63. It's less than 65. So it can't go up there with the big dogs. So it's got to have its own little line over here. All right, 2 more spots to go. Yeah, I believe we're going to stick him over here with these. So let's make a little room. Move the antifreeze, move cruise with the pearl white one. Next up, Road Patrol has been to the speed shop. Got that most excellent wheel spin. Not bad. My car does better, I hate to say. I think Road Patrol fixing to go down. What y'all think? Let's find out. Oh, that's a neck and neck race. Oh, Road Patrol barely got him. 2441, 2442. Road Patrol heard me talking junk. Look, he gave it everything he had. You know, flipped it upside down over here. Let's give him a second whirl. 2441. Time to beat. Road Patrol showing out. Good. I like this one. It's just the styling of it. It's a cop car. It's got some gold flamage kind of sort of. Nice car. Nice graphics. All blacked out wheels. Looks like something Batman would drive. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. 2441. Maybe I should buy some different tampos for it. Oh, he's not going to be the 2441. Road Patrol is going to make sure that my little Plymouth is in 3rd spot. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. So if y'all had fun today, I've had fun today. So he's going to go over here with the other funny cars in those ranks. I will cruise y'all through one more time. We got the antifreeze Firebird, which I wish was faster. Cruise Peter Gun. We got the pearl white one, the one that I built. Road Patrol, and in Brain Zone. Y'all, I've had a lot of fun tonight. I hope y'all have too. Hope you have too. Let's see. We'll run one more race since I was talking junk about revert. Let's pull revert that needs a rework and the Vampire Van. Now, I know the Vampire Van is not a funny car, but this joker weighs a lot. Do y'all know about these Baja breakers? I don't know if this qualifies as a Baja breaker because the hood does not open like the original, I believe. I remember my brother having a Baja breaker and it had a black hood that would open. Look how much that joker weighs. 70 grams. That's huge. But let's run these two. With our passion, always fun. You got that right. I love running these cars. Believe me, brothers and sisters. If I wasn't filming, I would probably be in here doing the same exact thing I'm doing right now. But I'm glad I'm able to share this with y'all. And thank you once again for everybody for coming and watching the live. And those watching the replay, thank you very, very much. And pressing that like button. Oh, that's so great. Thank y'all. Our last race, revert against the Vampire Van. Let's see if the revert's warmed up a little bit. Ooh, Van took off. 2430, 2473. Revert's not really warmed up. But the Van is. Wow, 2430. What an upset. A 243 to a 247. Oof. Maybe after this revert gets broke in real good, I'll take him to the speed shop and we'll see what else we can do with it. With this weight, it probably won't be the lube. It will probably be the dust, just because of its sheer weight. Let's do it. It seems like the heavier castings like the dust. I don't know why. Try to keep up that time. 2453-2486. Not bad at all. So most definitely the Vampire van is in front of the revert that needs a rework. Yes, yes, yes. Cool, Hammerhead. Appreciate you, appreciate you. You know, I keep on saying, oh, that's the last race. Oh, that's the last race. I love saying, oh, that's the last race. And then I see a couple more that I want to run. And I just saw a couple more that I want to run. But anyway, yeah, revert's down toward the bottom. He's not at the very bottom, but he's toward the bottom. Let's do the 33 Roadster that started breaking in. Ha! And my favorite 40-something. Oh, boys and girls, I'm so thrilled to have a 40-something police Interceptor again. Wow, and it's a good one. I got lucky, y'all, because you never know. Each time you open one, it's 50-50. Ooh, police Interceptor got him with a 2450-2492. The little Cabriolet was doing better than that earlier. I don't know why he's falling off, but man, I tell you what. If that's what looking slow looks like, I wouldn't mind it. That looks good. 2450. All right, one more, y'all. One more round. Here we go. 2450 is the time to be. Ooh, I need to switch them, though. That would be the thing to do. Y'all so good to me. Y'all pressing that like button. Thank you very, very much. Hope y'all have had fun on this hump day. It's been fun for me, I know that. Oh yeah, police Interceptor all the way. Got a little bit faster, 2449 to a 2501. Wow, y'all. I would say the Cabriolet is pretty good. But out of all tonight's cars, I'm very impressed with that one and the funny car I built. I mean, the Cabriolet ain't too bad. I think it's going to break in a little bit better. But thank y'all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If y'all got some suggestions y'all would like to see on the show, maybe a little shorty video you would like to see, hit me up. If you got some cars you would like to send to run against mine, I do not charge for that, okay? I just charge, you know, you should send $10 if you want your cars back. But there's my email address right there, 70cutlass79camaro@gmail.com. No charge to run your cars against mine, just $10 return shipping if you want your cars back. I'll run them. Why not? I mean, what they gonna do? End up over here no-tell motel for not being so impressive? So what? That's fine. That's what we gotta find out. We gotta find out who's fast and who's slow. Peace and love to y'all. Have a safe week. Watch out for that snow coming this weekend. South Carolina's gonna get some more. Boo-hoo. That's all I'm saying. Peace and love, y'all.